Oh my god. Oh.
Sleep is he, the ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract. Where's fear not dry road? Aye, the devil's after this running from.
Maybe. Oh my god. Oh, it picked up the carriage. Oh my god. Not cute. The lighting is insane though. Oh my god, the textures and the lighting. There she is. She's so cute.
Salt. Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Look at how gorgeous it is. Holy crap. Oh, is this gonna be like a whole... I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that I want to hear them talk too much. I want to like see the visuals, so we'll just skip ahead. It does, like,
this is
holy
a
crap.
technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now, is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Not the
So in
Pro?
the game, you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Kovir, and you'll get to explore it in a game.
It's gorgeous. I'm
Right now,
really surprised it's not
Ciri's
the Pro.
investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she is heading back to a nearby village. All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just
Oh my
like Geralt the
God.
Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
Cute!
We return to town.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world on horseback, riding needs to feel seamless, natural, and just fun.
Yeah, and to support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed. And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded.
We will see about that.
And
Sometimes
also
horse
some
controls
really
are a little
nice
weird.
improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver, and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving,
Jesus.
stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Are you serious? That's insane!
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is natural, organic, especially Kovir with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, we've freed artists from so many of their old constraints. But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal
It looks
has that same
so
spirit
lush.
of freedom. There's always more work to do. And foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage.
Oh, that is horrible to look at.
And in order to achieve gorgeous
That was a bit of a
foliage
nightmare to look
density
at, but-
everywhere, While still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle.
Are you serious?
And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render.
This has always been
And
the
these
thing
dense
with like
clusters of
big
triangles
worlds
turn into these
and
cubes,
foliage
which at a
and
distance,
rocks and
they're no
stuff is
larger than a
eventually you start
pixel,
seeing the
and they
reused
react to
trees
the
and
changing light of our
assets.
dynamic sun and our shadows,
So
and
it's
they
pretty
allow
insane
artists
that they're
to
doing
render
that.
whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
It's time to update your graphics cards, guys.
No compromise means how ambitious we are when it comes to bringing.
Is it
our
coming to
vision
PC
life
at launch?
with
I thought it was only going
incredible
to be on
visuals.
PS5, but I could
more
be
than that,
100%
Together
wrong.
with Epic, we created faster way to load the world. We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
Guys, is this the future of gaming? I hope so.
Welcome to Valdrest. So Valdrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining.
It's so cute.
It's one of those places
And
where
colorful.
you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food. I'm so excited we can finally show you some of this stuff. Let's see what Valdrest has to offer.
Oh my god, it's a bear. Yeah, I don't think I would be doing that. I really hope this isn't...
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
I don't want... Look at the pigs!
Character actions directly affect what happens around you. Sometimes even setting off chain
Little
reactions.
piggies! And the
Everything
chickens!
is working together.
I just really hope this isn't a cyberpunk situation. At launch, it was not what it appeared to be at all.
Oh, look
Hopefully
at
they
this
learn their
cute
lesson.
gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
Last of it, is it?
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You're off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
Why was he in the wheel?
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, with Ciri. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say, they'll not reach you. As for the salt, I found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush, shush, shush.
The manticore that flattened your cart and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Ciri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace. Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Something seems fishy.
Get this credit for you. You mind, dearest? Into seeing something more.
Does that guy have a furry bucket hat? He
And
does.
there is tons of tech at play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved
The fashion is
Unreal smart
incredible.
objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that the gap in quality between Ciri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for Valdrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with the circus.
This is supposed to be a
Great
circus?
performance deserves a huge crowd, though. Let's crank it up.
This is 4 guys. Well, and a lady in a chair. 3 guys and a lady in a chair.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS
I really
budget,
love how
not just in
colorful and
rendering,
vibrant
but
this
also with
village
room
is.
to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And
That's
the whole
insane.
point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect.
I've never played Witcher
Empowering
3,
you to
so
make your worlds come to
I'll have
life
to do that before this
without
comes out.
Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. And that's the open world RPG that we're making. But before we wrap up, how about one final check-in with Ciri? We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this a reality thanks to our work on Unreal with the team at Epic. I think what we are doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what
Damn,
we
she moved
accomplished so
fast.
far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexeter.
Oh my god, it is stunning.
Onward, Kelby. We've worked.
It looks pretty good. I'm pretty impressed.
Thanks, guys. Seriously, it looks amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it looks pretty insane. Like I said before, I just really hope it's not a Cyberpunk 2077 situation, because I remember being so hyped for Cyberpunk 2077. I bought my first PC because of Cyberpunk, and I was so looking forward to playing it, and it ran well on my PC because I had a 3070. It didn't really crash or anything, but the game just, like, it wasn't what we saw, what they showed in like events like this versus what we got. Like, I don't know, I'd be walking down the street and you'd see like 2 of the same car right behind each other and 3 of the same NPCs walking alongside each other, and it like kind of ruins immersion. I know it's in a much better place now, but I really hope that what they're showing us is actually what we get. And I also know that Cyberpunk 2077 came out in the state it did, not because of the developer didn't want to release it, but the big guys at the table did. So or at the office, I guess. What do you call them? The investors. They basically wanted to release it and pushed it out. So yeah, this game looks pretty incredible. Ciri looks amazing. She's freaking gorgeous. I love the way she talks and her demeanor. So definitely an interesting character.